Hey Robbie, how's it going?
Hey Poppy, yeah, all good here, thanks. Just keep myself ticking over.
Keeping busy, I'm sure, like many of the
Exactly.
team, social distancing. How's it been going for you, and how have you been staying busy?
Yeah, obviously it's a strange situation for everyone, but we've started doing Zoom calls, training as a team, so it's kind of the next best thing. Obviously, you just want to be out on the pitch, but that's definitely been a bonus for us, and we can still see each other and keep in contact with the coaches and um, get a workout in as well. So that's been it's been good to keep giving us structure in the day, working out most days, so it's good.
And of course, you live with Zico, which I'm sure for you now is very bizarre. You guys played together over in Iceland, and now you're in South Carolina living together and playing on the same team. Did you ever think in a million years it would work out like that?
No, I can't say that I ever pictured that, to be honest. But I guess that's just the life of a footballer. You never know when your paths will cross again. And yeah, we played together in Iceland along with Renico Clark as well. He was in the same team, so it's good to have that connection and definitely helped me settle into the team. And so far, it's been a really good transition. But obviously, you just want to get out there and start playing and perform on the pitch. But all in good time, I'm sure.
And for you and Rico Clark, two of eight new signings this season for the Battery. How nice has it been to have Zico to just even show you the ropes and, living here in Charleston and in the Low Country?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, he was an established player last year and played a lot. So it's it's definitely important to join a new team to learn about the history, how they play, what the manager wants. So having all that from Zico was great. And as you say, there are a lot of new guys joining the team, so we can kind of get through it together, help each other out, and living together in these apartments really helps. And it's a close group, and definitely going to contribute to the success of the team. I hope this year, but just need to get playing first.
And you're no stranger to living abroad, but you're from Scotland. You joined the Rangers Academy when you were just 8 years old. 10 years later, you make your debut for Rangers. Can you remember one, when you got the call to say you would be with the Rangers, and then two, when you made your debut? That must have been an absolute dream come true for you.
Yeah, I remember them both pretty well actually. And even when I was eight, getting the letter to join first training session, and then 10 years later, yeah, a lot of work, a lot of training, a lot of late nights up and down the road to the training ground. But it was definitely worth it to make the debut and then go on to make quite a few appearances after that. So yeah, it was definitely worth it. It was a great feeling after all that work. To make the debut and get the win, and just to be involved with the first team was amazing, and just wanted to do your best and do your family proud. So there's a lot of good moments looking back.
And especially to have your family there in the stands, how special was that with a team that you had been with for so long to then have all your family around you during those years?
It was a lot of traveling up and down, and as a kid, you don't really appreciate what your parents are doing for you. But looking back, it was a lot of sacrifice from them, and to have them there was amazing. And can't speak for them, but I think they would say it was worth it definitely after I made it to the first team. And yeah, a lot of good moments. As I say, just try to focus on performing well first and foremost, and then afterwards you can take a step back and kind of look back at what you've done. And that was satisfying. But I think when I left Rangers, I always wanted to go abroad. So here we are.
And then you went over to Iceland, and then last year you were playing in Finland. How difficult was it, adjusting to not only a different country, a different culture, playing in front of new fans? What were some of those moments like for you, where you really were adjusting to new surroundings for those couple of years?
Yeah, I'd say a lot of challenges, language, culture, new style of play, new coaches. There's a lot to contend with, especially after spending 15 years at Rangers. Kind of get used to the bubble and that way of life. But I think that was part of what attracted me to testing myself and going abroad. And yeah, I think it was probably hardest to settle in Iceland. The first maybe 6 months, that was all new to me, being away from the family and different things like that. But as I say, going to Finland last year was quite an easy transition, and this year it's been the same. It's not been any challenges that I wasn't expecting, and feel like I'm experienced enough to deal with it now.
And when you were over in Iceland, I think I can even remember looking at, you know, the team that you and Zico were playing for, names were just so unbelievably long. Was there even a point where you were able to say some of the team's names out there?
No, thankfully we just get abbreviated to a couple of letters, so that definitely helps. And then just leave the Icelandic to them. Thankfully their English is pretty much perfect, so I never had to learn the language too much. But yeah, in general, it was definitely easier just speaking English the whole time.
And now you're down here in Charleston. You haven't been able to, you know, explore too much. You've been through preseason, one win under the team's belt now. But what are some of the things that you've really enjoyed about being here so far?
Yeah, as you say, not much time to explore. I think just getting into the habit before the lockdown. So I think the best is yet to come in terms of seeing the city. But even just driving around, going downtown, you see the restaurants, the buildings, the beaches, the being on the water. It's all beautiful, really. So it's definitely a lot to look forward to. But I think we need to obviously respect the rules at the minute and stay inside, and then enjoy all that when we can.
Well, you mentioned the Zoom workouts. How have you been keeping fit, living with Zico? We've been enjoying the Friday fitness videos that you and Zico have been doing for us. What are some of your favorite exercises, and what have you been doing with the team during this time?
Yeah, before the Zoom calls, I think it was quite important to get a bit of structure. So I just wake up and go for a run, have a stretch, breakfast, and then just work out. Various ways, body weight mostly. Obviously, you're kind of limited to what you've got at home, but make the most of it, and then you can relax and rest the rest of the day, knowing that you've done your work. On top of that, just kind of reading, watching box sets, watching the odd movie, just to kind of fill the hours a little bit, and just try to keep yourself sane when you can. But in general, it's not been. Obviously, you'd rather be training and have a regular structure, but all things considered, it definitely could be a lot worse.
And you've been watching TV. Have you been watching any American box sets, or is there any American TV that you've been really enjoying since you've been here?
I mean, I grew up watching American TV, but lately there's nothing in particular. I just started Tiger King today, actually, so I guess that's quite appropriate. Everyone's told me to watch that, so getting into that. But yeah, that's the only thing at the minute. Documentaries, different UK seasons. Yeah, anything.
Tiger King has definitely been the hype as of late. Robbie, thank you so much. Enjoy your Zoom workouts, enjoy Tiger King, and we look forward to catching up with you soon.